Yo, what is going on, Digimon friends? And today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Sakuyamon supports that we've gotten in BT10. And yes, I literally just woke up from my lecture, and when I saw my Discord's notification, I saw a whole bunch of new Sakuyamon supports for BT10. And what makes this deck so special, what makes Sakuyamon herself so unique, is the fact that she revolves around the playstyle of utilizing the plugin cards. And in EXO2, she's already really cracked, and now with these new supports that we've gotten, let's see if these supports make her even stronger. Let's get right into her skill. So Renamon, when she's on play, I can check top 4 cards in my deck, and I can look for a plug-in card or yellow option card and add it to my hand, and the rest of it goes to the bottom of the deck. Very consistent way of fetching plug-in cards right there. And her inherit skill is during your turn, once per turn, if I use a 2 cost or higher option card, until end of turn, one of my opponent's Digimon minuses 2k DP, which is really nice. Her on-play skill is similar to Cubimon from EXO2 to be able to check top 3 and look for a plug-in, but she's 1 Evo, but instead for this Renamon, she's on play, which is nice. Speaking of Cubimon, the new Cubimon's skill is really nice as well. Her skill is when she Evo, I can choose one of the effects to activate. So the first skill is choose one of my plug-in cards from my trash and add it to my hand, or I can discard a plug-in card from my hand and draw 2 cards. And why are these both skills so good is because, first of all, it gives you the option of fetching a plug-in card from your trash to your hand, which is very nice. There are lots of new types of plugins that have been added to the game, and to be able to fetch even one of those is really nice as well. And to be able to discard them and draw 2 cards just filters your hand. And the reason why you want to be trashing plugin cards to be able to use the extra tools of Sakuyamon to be able to fetch the plugins from your trash and add back to your hand, and she reactivates as well. So yeah, brings in the consistency, and I really love this card. And Talmons, this Talmon is very nice as well. With the EXO2 Talmon, it on plays a Rika, which is a really good of a skill. And her skill is when she's evoed, I can play a plug-in card from my hand, regardless of the condition. So the reason why that's so good is because plugins can only be played if you have a tamer on the board, regardless of its color. Meaning that I cannot play any plugins with different colors as long as I don't have a tamer. So what this Talmon does is, let's say that I myself as a Sakuyamon player, I did not get a single tamer at all, but I want to be able to rush my opponent as fast as I could. So for this Talmon to be able to Evo and then play a plugin from my hand for free, regardless of the condition, is actually really nice as well. That's one of the problems that Sakuyamon mainly had, is that because there's just sometimes where like you just don't see tamers at all in your game. It's either if they're all in security or they're just at the bottom of your deck. So therefore, this Talmon really will at least help you out to pace up your game a bit faster. So yeah, this card is it's really nice. I really love this card as well. So we've got the main baby and waifu herself. Hail Sakuyamon Maid Mode. And she evils for 3 on level 5 and she evils for 2 on level 6. You may wonder, why would I want to evo on top of a level 6? Well, let's go through her skill, shall we? So when she evos from my hand, I can play a cost 5 or less plug-in card or a yellow option card, regardless of meeting its color condition, and on play for free. And if I play that option card and it goes to the trash, it goes on top of my security stack instead. Yep, you heard it, folks. It goes on top of the security stack. Wow, that's really good. Especially when you play plugins. Any of these option cards, that just makes it a toolbox, is really nice as well. I just really love this first effect, but I mainly love her second effect the most. It's because when she attacks, I can evolve Sakuyamon from my hand to this Digimon by paying 1 cost regardless of its evolution condition. So essentially, Sakuyamon Maid Mode and EXO2 Sakuyamon, they can create a loop. So why is that? It's because you give the Talmon or whatever Digimon that you have that's gonna evolve into Sakuyamon. I mean, for sure it's gonna be Talmon with the effects of Rika, right? Give it the jamming and give it the security +1 option card, and you attack with Talmon. Boom, boom, it survives. You evolve the Sakuyamon, reactives, and then fetch any of the plugins depending on how many Tamers you have on the board, and then you evo onto Maid Mode, use an option card or plugin card, and put on top of security. Use her to attack again, and then pay for 1 cost, evo onto Sakuyamon again, and then reactives again. Fetch everything back. So essentially, you're going to be attacking at least 4 or 5 times with 1 Digimon. That's something else. And with the EXO2's Renamon to be able to gain memory back for every option card you've used, with the Super Mega Plugin S, you're literally evolving for free. So yeah, it's not really a problem because the only way you can kill this Sakuyamon is to pray that you have an option card that could straight up kill it. But this is when things get kind of out of hand for this deck, and okay, sorry, and I'm gonna go through the plugins that we've revealed, and I'll tell you guys why. So for the strength plugin 0, I mean, it just gives one of my Digimon's 3k until the end of turn, and until the end of my opponent's turn, and security effect to be able to gain a memory and add it to your hand. This card, I will consider running it. But the fact that my Digimon gets jamming, the DP doesn't really matter. But in some cases, I would say it matters. But that 2 cost is kind of expensive. So, I mean, yeah, in a way where people would be like, but you got Rika's, right, to be able to play it for free. But I got better plugins to play, though, so why would I play this one instead? But I digress, you know what I mean? Like maybe it'd be useful in the future, but for now, I would skip running this card, but in the future, I might run it. Yeah, I was talking about this option card. This option card just straight up would make Maid Mode just really, really difficult to go against. And the reason why is because during your end of your opponent's turn, it gives one of my Digimon's blocker and reboot. That sounds alright, right? But the other effect is this Digimon cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effect. Yeah. Yep. The security effect is check top 3. On play a cost 4 or less Digimon, and then the card goes to the bottom of the deck and add this card to your hand. Yikes. Yep. This card, even though you run 1 or 2 ups, this card will still be insane. Yeah. Sakuyamon's gonna be a very good deck next set, and I can't wait to get my hands on it, and I'm sure I'm doing a deck profile again. And I'm sorry, I'm just so excited for it. I'm just so excited for Sakuyamon right now, and I guess that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting my channel, and I will see you guys very soon with more reveals.